Okay, so the thing is, I kind of like the way I did the introduction last week. Like, I like the feel of you guys waiting for me, so I just felt like doing it again, just for cruise. So, you see me in 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! What's up? How are you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Arike's Arena. Meanwhile, guess who went full on African queen mode?
Yeah, you are my African queen. Ooh, Lord, just like the sun.
Okay, so today's episode is one kind. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to do this at all. I've already recorded today's proper episode, but something happened yesterday and I was like, oh well, why don't I just come and share the story with you guys? Because I mean, this is supposed to be a lifestyle vlog, right? So let's just ditch all the segments and just do the normal, you know, story. I got scammed. I got scammed. Okay, so it's going to be a quickie episode, you know, because I mean, I'm not doing much. I actually feel like maybe I should do countdown, but I don't know which countdown to do. Is it going to be countdown of top 5 scams in Nigeria or top 5 Ponzi schemes, considering I was scammed by a Ponzi scheme? I don't know. There's no way to get that information. Wait, on a second thought, you can get everything on Google. So yes, we're doing a countdown. Then, yes, let's do our comment of the week. So I picked 4 short comments. Okay, so the first one is from Foluwake Philip. Wow, just wow. Thank you for the inspiration. Brilliant stuff. Fire. The guest was amazing, well balanced, and a pleasure to listen to. Love face. This is the kind of content we signed up for. Way to go, Arike. Oh, what's the sign? Aluta sign and love. Then the second one is from Opa Falabi. Can I like this video 100 more times? Oh. Then the third one is from Omeo Koyomo. Well done, ma. We will still move this show to TV. Amen. No, amen. Then the last one is from a new subscriber. I love this baby girl. I mean, someone just walked into my room and said, I heard your laughter all the way from downstairs. Laugh. Everything is amazing, really. I can't even pick a fave. I'm stuck. Oh, I'm glad you're stuck. It's my sham that is working. Oh my God. I'm really glad that you guys are enjoying this. And I'm actually having a good time, you know, being a vlogger. So anyway, so let's get to the story something. So you people know now that since MMM came, like long time ago and all of that, I've never really been the type to do this Ponzi schemes thing, because I think I did one while I was in school then and my 12K disappeared. So since then I was like, never again. So a couple of days ago I was added to this group page. The shop called it Helping Hands, Helping Hands Investments or something like that. I didn't even bother, like I didn't even look their way. Then I don't know what evil spirit entered me yesterday. That's why I now went to open the group. There were a lot of videos of people who were giving their testimonies and things like that. Unfortunately for me, apparently the person had gotten the numbers from a group that I was in school, and this is a group that had professors and doctors and everything. So I honestly thought, you know, this had to be legit. I don't even know what I was thinking, but in my head, I felt like if these guys are there, then it's probably legit. My spirit, my church mind was telling me right there and then that this is nonsense, just get out. I kept telling myself that, forget Rijo, let me start with something small, that so I'll just use 5K, that even if the 5K goes, it will not pay me. Me like this, make I say no pay me. I chatted the guy up. He called himself CEO admin or something like that. I chatted him up and I was like, okay, yeah, I want to invest too. It was like, that their least investment is 10K for students. That, you know, it showed me rishi. There's the student plan where you have 10K, 20K, 30K. Then there's the workers plan where you have 200, 300. It showed all sorts. I was like, damn, I don't have more than 5K. I was like, hey, okay, that because I'm a beginner, that will just do it for me. That is certain that after I've invested and I've gotten my returns, that I will reinvest again. I was like, yeah, definitely now. I was trying to build trust. Sure, you understand? Okay, so after I now sends the money, only for him to now message me again a couple of minutes later, and it was like, the person that wants to credit me is ready, but because it's not the full amount, they can't credit me. I was like, Augusta, maybe you say you'll be able to work with this 5K, that which one is now the money I paid is not complete. Can you call again? He said, that but he told me that they really don't have that plan. I said, but you told me that you'll be able to work with it. He said, okay, then I will do something about it. What they said was you pay and then in 45 minutes you would get your money back. Honestly, this thing was too obvious. I was supposed to know that it's obviously a scam, but you see, see, all of us in this life, we have potential to be foolish. It's just that certain times it takes certain situations to unlock your foolishness potential. So mine was unlocked yesterday. So the guy called me. He said that this is where you know that I was really foolish. He now called me and said that they had sent a text to my phone, a WhatsApp code, that he wanted to confirm that the same person they've been chatting with is the person they are going to be sending the money to. I checked my phone, and under the text, they wrote there that do not disclose to anyone. At this point, yeah, a normal commonsensical person that went to school would already know that this is obviously a scam, right? But you know, like I said earlier, all of us have moments of foolishness. So I still called out the code to him because he was on the phone then. I don't know what I was thinking. I felt like, Shebi is just code. Let me just get my money back and maybe I can block the code. I don't even know what I was thinking. I sent the code to him. Luckily for me, and this is public announcement, if you have not done your two-step verification code for WhatsApp, please go and do it. That was all that saved me yesterday. Because the issue, apparently, their focus is not even getting the money from you. Their focus is using you to scam a lot of other people. So the guy said, he now called me. He ended the call and then called me back later to say that there's a two-step verification. There's a two-step verification code that I need to give him. I was like, I played dumb. Like, I didn't know what he was talking about, because at that point, I was already logged out of my WhatsApp. So it was then that my sense was coming back that, Swa, auntie, you are being scammed. Are you not looking at it? Is your sense not telling you that you are being scammed? So I continued playing dumb, that I don't know what he's talking about, that I don't have any two-step verification. It was like I should go and try to get it, that because I'm just delaying him, that he wants to pay me and get to other people. God of mercy. At this point, I was not even worried that what if I sign in on my own phone and somehow they can see my code. I called a friend who is sort of in the tech world, and I was like, no, that cannot happen. I now logged into my account. And in fact, during the period of login, and for somebody like me that actually worries a lot, while I was trying to log in, the verification, like, you know that point where it says verifying number or something like that, I don't know, it took so long. I stayed there. I was wondering, it's not that this people have logged in. It's not that kiniko. I was so worried. Eventually, I finally logged into my account, and I was like, hey. As in, at that point, I could not even bother about my 5K that was lost, because it would have been much worse. My friends that would have been scammed, the fact that every kind of network I had would have been interrupted and everything like that. So at the end of the day, I was just grateful. And meanwhile, the guy still called me back. I was like, hey, how far the code? I said, I'm working on it. By today, I opened WhatsApp. I'd been removed from the group page. He had blocked me. I'm like, hey, God. I said, I don't even understand. This is our generation. Please, everybody should just wise up. Don't let them get your move button. They got my move button because they're puzzled. Anyway, so like I said, we're going to be doing a countdown of the top 5 Ponzi schemes in Nigeria. There's no long story. I cannot be hailing them now. The people that are duping our money. So yes, coming number 5 is the one that they used to scam me, the H2I investments, helping Ants investments. They call it H2I, yes. Then coming number 4 is iCharity Club. I didn't even hear about that until when I had to research to make this vlog. So yeah, then there's that one. Then number 3 is Ultimate Cycler. That one reigned at one point until they said it crashed as usual. Then number 2 is Loom. Loom, the one that, one person will be the downline to one person, like that. Anyways, and then finally, the Oga of them all, MMM. God, if you were lucky enough to not have lost your money in MMM, forget it, you're a legend. But anyways, yeah, so those are the top 5 Ponzi schemes. You know any other of these Ponzi schemes, or you have an experience of your own, do tell in the comment section, so that other Arike's Arena family people can comment and then, share your story and things like that. So guys, thank you for being a part of. I said it was going to be short. I really hope it's short, because I know people already. If it's not short, it's not short. It's not me. Push manage because nobody should stress me. So yes, thank you so much for being on today's show. I'm gonna see you next week. Like I always say, stay safe, take life easy. Life not jeje. No let car jam you so you go day next week. I don't want to be here alone. So please take care of you, and I'm gonna see you next week. Mwah.